with you. I can't live with you. I can't live with you. But I can't live without.
Okay, hello everybody. It's my great pleasure today to introduce to you from Germany, Dan Lucas. Hello, Dan.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm fine. I'm well prepared for this interview, and I'm curious to see how it goes and the questions you're going to ask me.
Yeah, well, it's a great pleasure to meet you. I've heard your voice, to be honest, first time during this process that we're working on. We're releasing a whole bunch of Queen covers, and your song is I Can't Live Without You.
Yes, the real name is I Can't Live With You, and
With you.
Is another verse.
Yeah. It's part of the song. I made that mistake when I posted it the first time. I posted Without You, and Fabian was like, hey, you made a mistake. So greetings to Fabian. Fabian is the one who put all of this together. So how did you get to know Fabian?
He just sent me a mail and told me about the things he wants to do, and asked me if I like to sing a song for this Queen tribute. And I always like doing things like this, and that's why at this moment I said, okay, of course I want to do this. And he sent me the song, and then I recorded the voice at home here in my little studio and sent him the voice, and then he put everything together. And then I have a nice friend, and I asked him to go out of Munich and do some video takes. So we did this, and now we have a good result, I think.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, your voice is amazing. For the people who don't know Dan, you actually have quite a history. Can you tell us a little bit about your kind of life and how you got to this point?
Yeah, of course I can. I wanted to be a football star when I was 11. And I had the decision between new football shoes and a guitar. So I asked my father my father asked me what I prefer, when the football trainer was standing in front of the door and asked me if I would want to take part in the next game, in the next play. And I said, no, running, earning no money, meet no nice girls, and something like this. I decided to get a new guitar. So I think that was a good decision. And when I was 11, I started playing the guitar, and I did this all.
Did it help? Did it help with the girls?
Yeah.
Did it help with the girls, the decision?
Yes, of course. It was much better. But yeah, my thinking was it's much easier to sit and to play guitar and to sing, and this is what I was doing after school. So I sat in this classroom after school at 2:00 p.m. or something like this, and the door opened, and 10 or 12 girls were sitting by me, and this is what I was singing. Yeah. And then I thought, yeah, I did everything right.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, and then of course, I went to school, and I graduated there, and I studied English and Russian languages. And I worked as a teacher for English and Russian. And then the director of the school told me that he no longer wanted me to play at the evenings with my band, in the weekends with my band. So he said, you only work as a teacher, and we don't want you to do music anymore. So I said, okay, then I quit. And normally in the GDR, you were not able to quit being a teacher, So it was very hard time after that, and I really did it. So I didn't.
Let me just cut in here, please. For the people who don't know what GDR is, it's the former East Germany. Yeah. That's when there was still a wall up. Only Germans will really know that. There was the East Germany, the Russian, the communist, socialist part.
Right. Go ahead. No, young people maybe don't know it anymore.
They don't know. And
the people, of course, know what I'm
talking about. And they don't know this, yeah.
Okay, so I started to study music. So I learned how to sing and improved my guitar playing. And then I had an examination for being a professional musician. So this is what you had to do in the GDR former times. you were not able to go on stage and play and sing. You always needed a license for everything, you know.
Wow.
So I got this license, and then I sang in a professional band, and after the other professional band, and then we had the possibility to, of course, also to go to the west part of Europe. So we went to Denmark and France and Western Germany. And one night I flew. So I'm a refugee, you know. I flew out of the hotel near Cologne, and then I went to a police station and I said, here I am with my blue passport, and I don't want to go back to the GDR anymore. And I stayed, you know. So I was in Western Germany. That was in 1985.
Okay.
Yeah.
You made the jump.
Yeah, and I went to West Berlin, and I had a band there.
It's easier than to try to get across the wall, which was very dangerous. So you could get out of the country that way.
Yeah, and you're not shot, you know.
You're not shot.
You're not shot at the wall when you wanted to jump over it. So it was easier for me.
Wow. Okay, so now we're in 1985, and you are in Germany. We're in Cologne. So where did you get started? In Berlin, right?
Yeah, I worked for 2 weeks and to get the money for the flight. Of course,
I had to fly because you had to fly.
You couldn't go by car through the GDR transit, you know. And then I met a good band there, and the keyboarder of the band was the piano teacher of Nena. Maybe you know Nena. And
I know Nena, 99 Luftballons, all of that.
So I was in this atmosphere of these people there, and we played in the Deutschlandhalle, which was a very, very big hall in Western Berlin in September. So I left the GDR in May, and in September I already played in Deutschlandhalle with.
Oh, amazing! You were lucky. Very good.
And we made a good record. It was called Heavy Birthday. And we went on tour with Meatloaf for 6 weeks, the European tour. We were support act. So great things happened that time, you know.
Mm.
And in 1990, I left Berlin and went to Munich, where I'm still living.
Okay.
You know? And then I started a new career with my name, Dan Lucas. And I had a first record, which was called Canada. I worked in Canada together with people of Meatloaf and other people there in Mushroom Studios in Vancouver. And a year later, I went to Los Angeles, and all my record company organized all these things. You know, I didn't have enough money to do this on my own, you know, because I had the record company. It was Marlboro Music at that time, and I met lots of people, lots of good musicians, and we had a great album, which nobody was interested in Germany in it, you know, unfortunately. So this was called 2000, and the really good songs on it. And I have a good, many fans who like this album, but they didn't play the songs on the radio stations and something like this. So it was not so good. But good experiences, of course.
Okay. And then you were in 2018-19, you won the first season of The Voice Senior. In Germany. So
in the meantime, I sang in cover bands and something like that. I wrote some songs for other people. And then a good friend of very, very old times called me up. Her name is Angelika Mann. And she called me up and said, Dan, there is a new format on TV, which is called The Voice Senior. And you got to take part in it because you can sing and you meet a lot of people and you're on TV again. And I said to her, this is a casting show, you know, I never would do this. I never would sing. And there's some young people saying if I'm a good singer or not, I never would do this. And 3 days she called me up, you know, every day. And yeah, at the end of the third day, I went on the computer and I
folded.
And then, you know, then I took part in it. There was a casting and the second casting, and there were the blind auditions, and yeah, the rest is history. Everybody knows what happened then.
But not everybody knows. Tell us about
it. I won this thing, you know.
You won it. So how was that? How many shows did you do, and how was it all?
There were only 4 shows, and the blind auditions, and then the sing-offs, and then there was already the finals, and I had 71% of the people who called up for me. So
Fantastic.
it was a big thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when I heard the song, and Klaus, you know Klaus, yeah?
Yeah.
Klaus Schlacke is a promoter in Germany, and he was saying, well, he's a very good singer. So yeah, when I heard it, it's like, wow, this is very great. This is really great. So I'm enjoying your voice immensely. Cool. Well, now you're on the Queen tribute CD, which is going to come out soon. I think you're now the 11th track that we are releasing.
Yeah.
And are you doing a video for it, or what's the situation there?
Yeah.
Video's ready. He sent it to me.
It's ready already. Yeah.
I was in the hospital this morning with my wife, so I didn't see it. But he sent it to me this morning, so it's coming out Friday. I have to upload it and get it all ready. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see it.
Yeah, this is what I told you first, that I have a good friend, and I asked him to do some video shots, and he said, okay, no problem. I know some good locations, so we did this, and I sent it to Fabian, and he put it together, and then now we have the song, we have the single, and we have the video in a very short time. I'm very happy about that.
Fantastic, and it's all coming out this Friday on the...
On the 4th.
The 4th, yes. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, what else is in the making for you? What else are you busy with?
I mean?
What else are you busy with? Next to the Queen tribute that you're doing.
Yeah, I'm writing new songs now. I have already 12 songs for a new album. My last album came out in 2021. And before that, I had that single with Universal, Don't Stop Believin, the cover version. I think you know this, that I had this, the single is out for some years already.
I haven't heard it, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm writing new songs, and hopefully it's going to be at the beginning of the next year, there will be a new album from me. And then I take part in a rock opera, which is called Herilo. Okay. Somebody asked me to take part in it, and I play a very evil Carl. This is my role there. And there are some songs I'm going to sing, and I have this acting, because I've already acted in musicals the last years, and yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this.
Awesome, fantastic. And can people book you live? Do you have a band that can back you, or do you perform? Can people book you?
Yeah, everybody can book me. I do some things solo. I have a guitarist with a duo, and of course I have a band which is situated in Karlsruhe.
I was born in Karlsruhe.
Okay. And we had some gigs together already, and if there is a booking and somebody asks me, it's no problem to play.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's a real pleasure to meet you and hear your story. I was very excited when I got all the information of Fabian and dived into it more and more, and it's really a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Great. Look, at the end of these little interviews, I always ask our guests to give a little message to your friends, to your fans, to the world, anything you want to tell them from your heart, for the heart.
Yeah. I'm Dan Lucas. I'm living in Munich, and I'm a singer, and there will be a new album, and I'm very, very happy that people like to hear my music, and I hope that the tribute single for the Queen tribute single, I Can't Live With You, will be very successful.
Yeah, absolutely. And download it. Don't just stream it, download it.
Yes. Which is the most important thing nowadays.
Yeah, no, it's kind of funny with the whole streaming situation.
Right.
Okay, Dan, thank you again very much, and I'll speak to you very soon, okay?
Thank you.
Bye-bye.